This is the only place on Earth where you can be told no, even if you are ready to pay any price. A continent without permanent population, without cities, without governments, but with strict international rules that no one dares to break. Entire zones are restricted, flights are limited, and even scientists cannot freely go wherever they want. Why is Antarctica essentially closed? And what is hidden beneath 4 kilometers of ice? Today we are going to explore one of the most mysterious and unsettling places on the planet. Antarctica looks like a frozen, empty desert, but that image is misleading. This is the coldest place on Earth, with temperatures dropping to minus 89 degrees Celsius. Winds here can reach extreme speeds, capable of freezing exposed skin in minutes. The continent holds around 70% of all fresh water on the planet locked in ice sheets that can reach up to 4 kilometers in thickness. If all of this ice melted, global sea levels would rise dramatically, reshaping coastlines and entire countries. But even this is not the most important part, because the real Antarctica is not what we see. It is what lies beneath. Beneath the ice, scientists have discovered a completely hidden world. Massive mountain ranges larger than the Alps, deep valleys, subglacial rivers, and more than 100 volcanoes, some of which may still be active. There are also isolated lakes like Lake Vostok, sealed under ice for millions of years. Ecosystems that evolved in total darkness, under extreme pressure, without any contact with the outside world. Think about that life that developed without sunlight, without normal oxygen conditions in ways we may not fully understand yet. This is why Antarctica is so important, not just for Earth, but for space exploration, because if life can exist here, it might exist on other worlds. But this discovery leads to something else, something more unsettling. Access to Antarctica is not free. You cannot simply go there. You need special permits. Your routes are controlled, and certain areas are completely off limits. Even flights over some regions are restricted. Officially, this is about environmental protection and scientific cooperation under international agreements, but the question remains if Antarctica is just ice and research. Why so much control? In 1938, Nazi Germany launched an expedition to Antarctica. They mapped parts of the land, conducted aerial surveys, and claimed a region known as New Swabia. Officially, it was a scientific mission connected to exploration and resources, but this is where one of the most persistent theories begins. Some believe that during or after this expedition, a secret base was created beneath the ice, hidden from the world, protected by extreme conditions, and powered by geothermal heat. According to these theories, this base could have been designed as a last refuge at the end of World War II. Some claims even suggest that high-ranking members of the regime may have escaped there. But when we look at confirmed historical evidence, there is no proof that such a base existed. The mission was short. The technology at the time was limited, and the logistics required would have been enormous. And yet the story survives because Antarctica leaves room for it. But the mystery does not stop with history. Over the years, people analyzing satellite images have reported strange shapes and structures in the ice, perfect lines, geometric formations, dark openings that look almost artificial. Some claim these are hidden bases, others believe they are entrances beneath the ice. There have also been reports of unidentified flying objects near Antarctica, fast-moving lights, objects changing direction instantly and disappearing without a trace. In addition, researchers have detected unusual radio signals and magnetic anomalies in certain regions. Now, there are rational explanations: satellite distortions, shadows, ice formations, and natural magnetic variations. But what makes this topic powerful is repetition, too many strange observations, too many unanswered questions. Antarctica is the perfect environment for mystery. It is remote, hostile, and incredibly difficult to explore. Large parts of it remain completely untouched, not because we do not want to explore them, but because we simply cannot yet. And when humans face the unknown, the brain fills the gaps, sometimes with logic, sometimes with fear. And here is something even more unsettling. Antarctica is not just hiding space, it is hiding time. Deep within the ice, scientists can read the history of Earth going back hundreds of thousands, even millions of years, trapped ancient atmospheres and records of global catastrophes. But as the ice slowly melts due to climate change, something else becomes possible. The release of things that have been locked away for unimaginable periods of time, including ancient microorganisms and viruses that modern ecosystems have never encountered before. Scientists warn that while many of these would likely be harmless, the truth is we do not fully know. This means Antarctica is not only a mystery of the past, but potentially a risk for the future. And then there is the scale of what we are dealing with. The ice sheet is so massive that even with modern technology, we have only scratched the surface. Radar scans give us outlines, but not details. Drilling takes years just to reach a single hidden lake, and even then contamination risks limit deeper exploration. Most of Antarctica remains physically out of reach. We have satellites orbiting Earth, robots on Mars, and plans for interplanetary travel. Yet here on our own planet, there is a continent we still barely understand. A place where entire ecosystems may exist beneath the surface. A place where geological activity continues hidden from view. A place where the line between science and mystery is still very thin. So what is really hidden beneath Antarctica? Is it simply a frozen archive of Earth's past or something? We are not yet ready to understand. Maybe there are no secret bases. Maybe there are no extraterrestrial structures. Maybe everything has a rational explanation. But one fact remains: this is the only place on Earth where we still do not know everything, and maybe that is what makes it so unsettling. Write in the comments what you think is really hidden beneath Antarctica. And if you want more deep investigations like this, subscribe, because this is only the beginning.